breath into your back. It's a subtle thing to demonstrate, but feel actually, so if you're on that block, just sit off of those blocks. You're gonna tuck your legs around to the right. Let your left shin start to be parallel to the front of your mat. When you're ready, try to keep this angle here, and if you can, try to sit your right hip down as much as you can. For me, I have pretty tight hips, so folding my leg in makes it a little bit easier. If your shin is more parallel to the front of your mat, it might increase the stretch. We're gonna take one hand on either side of our left knee. Flatten your spine, pull your shoulders down, and then hinge at your hips. Good. If you wanted a bonus, you could put less pressure into your hands. Take your arms out wide to a goalpost or diamond them overhead. Maybe two more. Last one. When you're ready, press your hands down into the mat. If you wanted a bonus, you could use your Fit Ball, but it's up to you. You're gonna lift and lower your right knee. That bonus, that right Fit Ball would go underneath the right knee and you would put pressure down into it. It creates a little instability. It does give a greater stretch to your hip. Really feel that pressure down. Try to compress that ball. Check in with your left forearm and your elbow. Try to keep that elbow straight. Activate your glute. When you're ready, lift your foot up. Flex your foot as hard as you can. Try to kick your leg back an inch or two. Bring it back in, knee in, and then kick it back. Draw that ball down the edge of your mat. Draw your knee down the edge of your mat. Good. Heel higher than your knee. 4, 5, 6. Can you force your knee down a little bit more? Heel higher. 7, 8. Remember to breathe deeply. Here, there's a tendency to arch. Exhale. Find that core. Last one. When you're ready, release that ball. Press your knees down into the floor. Left hand is going to go behind your hips. Reach your right arm to the sky. Engage your glutes. Big inhale in, and then exhale, lower your hips down. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale. Last one. Inhale, reach up. Lower that down. You're going to tuck your legs in, draw both feet forward. If you wanted a bonus, you could take a block in front of your feet. A block is never a requirement. The more bent your knees are, the more of a root exercise it's going to be. The straighter your legs are, the more of a bonus it's going to be. And if you have that block underneath your heels, it's even more of a bonus. The goal is to stay sitting tall. Pull your shoulders down, lift and lower both legs, same time. Keep your knees tight together. 2, 3. Exhale as you lift higher. 5, 6, 7, 8, right knee forward. Again, feel that hip. Have your ball ready if you used it on the first side. Pull your lats down, scapula pulled together, and then hinging forward at your waist or your hip. You'll stretch into that glute we just worked. If you wanted a bonus, you could hover your arms too. Bring it back up. 3. 2 more. 4. Last one. When you're ready, push into the floor. Check your right arm, especially that right arm. Keep it straight. If you use a ball on the first side, take it under your knee. Lift and lower that left foot. Feel internal rotation. Could you lift your heel a little bit higher? 2. Feel your left glute activate. 3. Find your breath. 4. When you're ready, lift it up, slide that ball back. Bring it back in. 2, can you push harder into that ball? Check your right hand, keep it down. 3, breathe a little bit deeper. 4. This side's a lot harder. 5. 6. Let me take it back a little more. 7. 8. 9. Last one. 10. Nice job. Slide it forward. 2 options here. We do the same leg lifts. If you wanted to, you could straddle, tap, and straddle out. If you wanted, you could also squeeze a block to engage your adductors. It's up to you. Imagine you're sitting against a wall. Pull your shoulders down if you can. Reach forward a little further. Flatten your spine, and then engage the muscles in your feet, whether it's a hard point or a hard flex. Lift and lower those legs. 10. 9. 8. Yes. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Good job. When you're ready, tuck your legs around to the side, bring your heads forward. Wait, I lied. Sorry, I forgot the stretches. Go back to this side. Reach your arm up 3 times. A little out over. I got excited about the music and the leg lifts. 2 more. Give a little stretch out to those hips. 1 more. Lower that down. Nice. Tuck your legs around. Heads forward. Cat-cows. Inhales, you lengthen. Exhales, you round down. Inhales, you lengthen. Exhales, you round down. This time, find a neutral spine. Pull your shoulders down. Tuck your toes under. Hover your knees to a bear pose. 3 more cat-cows. Drop your shoulders down, lengthen. Exhale, round down. Pull your belly button closer to your spine. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale. Keep those knees hovered. Breathe a little deeper. Last one. Lower that down. Take both blocks to your right side. The fit ball is going to go under your left. 90-degree bend at your armpit, 90-degree bend at your hip. Left foot can flex and stay on the mat. You can lean forward a little bit more and pull your scapula together in the back, your lats together. You might feel like you want to arch, but keep this open chest motion. your head in line with your spine. So you might tuck your chin in and up a little bit, and then exhale. Find that core engagement. Keep that core engagement. Reach your left arm forward, right leg back. We're gonna do a lateral movement right away. Lift off to a bird dog. Stay in your full range. Take it to the side. Out to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it back to the center. 2. 3. Yes. You tighten every muscle in that right leg. Keep your hips in line. 4. Yes. Exhale. Resist gravity. Hold that exhalation a second longer. Yes. One more. Yeah. Do one more. Nice job. When you're ready, left hand down. Slide your right blocks out of the way. Your right foot could go down for support or stay lifted for a bonus. When you're ready, point your left foot. Exhale, drive your left knee into your chest. Inhale, kick that left leg behind you. Exhale, pull it in. Kick it back. 3. Yeah, 4. 5. Any point in time that right foot could go down to help. Yeah. 6. 7. 8. Maybe 2 more. 9. And then 10. Nice job. Lift off that right leg. Ball under your knee. Keep your ball under your knee. Slow and low. Push it down. When you're full half, pulsing and holding with these push-ups. Your arms could go wide, or your arms could stay in close to work your triceps. 3. Deepen your breath. 2 more. 4. This next one, go halfway down. Stay halfway down. This is your new home base. Tighten every muscle in your right leg. Drop your right hip down so it's fine. Hover, come halfway up. Hover, come halfway up. 3. Halfway up. 4. Halfway up. 5. Get low. Stay low. Little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just hold it. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Could you kick your right leg higher? Last one. Bring it up. Drag it. Lower it down. And just float off and just levitate. I feel it, guys. Maybe you're ready. Cat cows again. Lengthen. And then round. Switch my heater to fan. Those cat cows push harder through your shins. Harder through the tops of your feet. So you're trying to push through the mat. 10 fingertips, 10 knuckles, as hard as you can. And hover those knees. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Start to feel your low core engage. Inhale. Exhale. Yeah, give me 1 more. Inhale. Yes. Here we go. Set it up. Other side. Locks to the left forearm. Ball under your right knee. 90-degree bend at your hip. 90-degree bend at your armpit. Find your breath. Extend your left leg out. Keep your left leg straight. The reason for it is engaging every muscle, tightening that leg. Start to activate those leg muscles. We'll get to the legs. We're trying to warm them up before we get there. Keep your left hand engaged like a blade hand. When you're ready, lift off your right arm, left leg. As high as you can, find a neutral spine, lateral movement. Inhale, take it out to the side. Exhale, bring it back in. 2. Check your posture. Shoulders down. Pull. Five. 6. 7. 8. Exhale to land. Final 2. Last one. Nice job. When you're ready, lower that right hand down. With your left hand, slide your blocks out of the way. Knee drives. Your left foot could assist on the floor as much as you need. When you're ready, point your right toe. Drive your knee in as close to your belly as you can. Inhale as it kicks away. If you want that bonus, put less pressure into your left foot or even hover it up. And 4. Yes. 5. 2 more. Final ones. 9. Yes. Last and final one. When you're ready, push your right knee into that ball. Lift off your left leg. Second set of push-ups. Again, an option if you want to work your triceps more, walk your hands in closer towards one another. Hands wide. Could also be a variation. Get that left leg high. Keep your hips in line. Slow and low. 5 push-ups. Pull. 3. 2. Continuous movement, slow. Last one. Get low. Stay low. Hold it there. We're going to go full. Half. Full. Half. 3 more. Full. Half. 2 more. Full. Half. Last one. Hold it there. Hold it up. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and an 8, and a 9, and deep. Breathe. 5 seconds. 4. 3. Could you lift your left leg higher? 2. And 1. Yeah. We're gonna get a break. Take that ball to the side. Tuck your legs around to the side. You're gonna grab your roller. Take it in front of yourself. Then I want you to yes. All right, you're gonna take it around your legs, about to the, just above your knees. Let's go there, yeah. And then you're gonna take one of your blocks. You're gonna let the roller go to the middle of your arch and take that cube or the block in between your feet. So for me, it's from my middle arch to my outside of my big toes, right where like your bunion would be, I like to say. Try to keep it on the outside. We don't want to supinate our feet and have the bottoms of our feet roll in because it's going to put pressure on our ankles that we don't want. So as much as you can, have it in between the legs. If you wanted to help, you could angle the block to the inside of your ankle so your arch is still exposed, and then have the big toes if you wanted. It's up to you. Whatever feels best. If you drop the block, it's okay. When you're ready, bend your knees, fold it in. Now feel the arch of your foot, the middle of your foot down into that roller. Our goal is to try to keep the cube, and then look down at your knees for a second. Feel your knees drive out. See them drive out, and see if you can feel your activation of your outer glute. I want to keep this alignment. So feet are pushing into the block, knees are starting to drive out a little bit. When you're ready, bend your knees, slowly fold down to your back. Legs at about a 90-degree bend. I'm going to talk you through this. I want your hands to push down on the floor as hard as you can. Pull your scapula together behind you so you feel them squeeze towards one another into the floor. Imagine
drop that block. Let your feet still be on that roller. You're gonna tuck your pelvis under. You can lift halfway up or all the way up. Keep your left foot relaxed so your toes are starting to drape down towards the floor. Kick your right leg out towards the front of the room. Keep that pelvic tilt. Keep your ribs dropped down. Push into the floor for support. Lateral movement with your right leg. Take it out to the side. Draw it back in. Feel tension on that band. 9 more. Hips stay in line. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Yes. Last one, lower down for just a second. Reset. Whatever you do, feel your feet facing forward, knees driving out. Tuck your pelvis under, lift up, hold it up. Tension stays on that leg. Now your right foot stays down, lift your left foot up. Lateral movement, take it to the side, exhale. And 2. 3, yes. Yes. 4, yes. 5. Yes, there is. 3. Put more pressure down into the roller so you feel your triceps engage. 4. Pull your shoulders down, lats engage. Use your core to lift up higher. lost count. 3. Yes. Last one. Nice job. Lower that down. Take a moment. Slide the roller over your knees to your shins. You can flex your foot so it's in the nook of your ankle, or if you want a fun bonus, point your toes so you have to keep it balanced. Hug your arms alongside your body. Lift up your head, neck, and torso. Find a set of 100s. Pulse, 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 pulse. Even more of a bonus, maybe you start to extend your legs out away from you. Again, can you pull your shoulders down? Lift higher through your core. Lift your scapula up off of the floor. Use your core to lift off. Almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that down. Switch that roller. Same series on the other side. Your right leg is going to capture that roll. Left hand. Flex your foot, flex your hand. Hand to the back of the room, heel to the front. Inhale as you kick away. Point your toes, exhale. Point your hand maybe as you bring it back in. Feel like the air is heavy. Try to take that roller, don't let me have it. Yeah. Yes. 3 more. 2 more. Yes. Last one. Take it laterally as your arm and leg come back in. Straighten out that left leg. Straighten out your right arm. Take it to the side. Good. If you'd like a little mind challenge, flex your foot on the way down. Point your toe on the way up. Good. Oh. Yeah. I tried to keep that roller. I couldn't have it. There was a wall next to you. Don't hit it. High. Good. Set. 8. Last and final one. Flip that roller. Take it to your quads. Forearms on the roller. Palms facing one another. We did the right leg the first time, so now we're going to do the left leg. When you're ready, shoulders pull down. Squeeze your scapula together. Exhale. Use your abdominal muscles to lift up higher. When you're ready, elbows down, left leg kicks out. Yeah. Extreme pressure into that roller. Both forearms. 2. Can you breathe a little deeper? 3. 4. 5. You got this. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. Last one. 10. Good job. Second set of 100s. Pop that roller over your knees. Have it go to your shins. You could flex your feet. It could go into the nook, or you could keep your toes pointed. Just a fun balance. Hug your arms alongside your body. Lift up your head, neck, and torso. Pulse your arms. Pulse, pulse, pulse. If you wanted even more of a bonus, draw your knees and your ankles together. Legs tightly squeeze. Again, that roller doesn't weigh anything. It's just a reminder to stabilize through your legs and your core. Just your arms move. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. that foot ball underneath your tailbone. Tucking your pelvis under again, releasing any tension in your low back. I want you to imagine you have a plate in your hands. Maybe reach your hands to the sky so you can see it's a dinner plate size. Your middle fingers are going to find your hips. Your thumbs are going to find your ribs. I want you to do a pinching action or sensation. Try to draw your hips and your ribs closer together. Might feel a little more release in your low back. Look at your pelvis tucked under. Another way to explain it is if your hips were a wheel, the wheel is rolling towards your chest or towards your face. I want to keep this tuck, this activation, and a deep breath. Your ribs are staying down. I want you to breathe deeply and maybe feel the back of your lungs press into the mat as you inhale. When you're ready, you draw your right leg and your left leg up to a tabletop position. Keep your breath. Knees stacked on top of your hips. You could keep your hands on the floor for a little more support. Your hands on your belly if you want to feel your breath. You could reach them towards the sky for even more of a bonus. Just make sure that you feel supported, you feel safe. If the ball can be a little wobbly, when you're ready, flex just your right foot as if you're trying to tap that heel further away from you towards the front of the room. Lower it down, hold your toe lifted up. Series, full range, half range, pulsing and holding with the same leg before we go to the other side. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, halfway point. This is your new home base. You're going to tap that heel from halfway up. Tap, half. Tap. Your leg is now going faster than your breath. Take a deep breath in for a tap and a lift, and make a deep breath out for a tap and a lift. Last one. Tap your heel as close to the floor as you can. Find a beat of music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it there. Straighten out both legs. Do like a bonus. Hug your arms alongside your body. Lift up your head, neck, and torso. Hold it here. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Nice job. Lower that down. Reset the ball as much as you need. Find your fingertips to your hips and your ribs. Tuck it under, knees stacked on top of hips. Flex your left heel over. As if you're trying to tap it further away from you. Left heel goes to the front of your draw back to option. Point your toe each time. Just activating our shin and ankle. Sometimes flexing and pointing your foot activates multitasking. Those ankle flexors helps your balance muscles, even though we're not standing on our legs. You're ready, find a halfway point. Halfway down, so your new home base. Tap your heel down. Lift it up. Halfway. 2, half, 3. Leave it to the floor, hold it there. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and hold it. Straighten your left leg, straighten your right leg. You would like a bonus, lift up your head, neck, and torso. Use your abdominal muscles to lift up higher. 3, 2, 1. Keep that football underneath yourself when you're ready. Straighten your legs up towards the sky. Flex your feet as
collarbones apart, your neck is long, your head is heavy on the mat. Yeah. Quickly pulse, pulse.
Yeah. So you're gaining strength through your full range of motion. Each time you sit there taking pulse, feel a stretch on the back of that leg. Straighten your legs towards the sky. Second set of froggers, and then we'll do that same series on the other side. Flex your feet, externally rotate your toes, bend it down. Straighten it up. 2. And 3. 5. Drive your heels tighter together. 6. 'Cause right or left hand into the roller. Lift off that left leg. We're gonna kick your left leg out and in. 10 times. Feel your side body engage. 2. Feel your shoulders pull down. 3. 4. 5. 7. Could you kick that leg higher towards your face? 8. 9. Last one. Lower that down. Stretch your legs out long. When you're ready, your arm is going to stay there. We're going to lift our right knee towards the sky and open up your hip towards the ceiling. Should be a nice, gentle, low back stretch opener. When you're ready, lower that down. You're going to press into your belly. Release that block for a second. Let's go to the other side. Just a little back stretch. You're going to take your arms out to the side. Bend your right knee up. Let your foot go into the back of your knee. And then capture your foot. Bend your right arm in. And then push into that right arm. Keep your foot captured. Let your knee go towards the sky. Sorry, the roller is totally in your way. Unwind yourself. Do the same stretch on the other side. Go back to your belly. Left knee draws up. Foot captures behind knee. Bend your right knee. Left hand in. Push into that for the nice stretch. Gently unwind yourself. Push into your hands. Round your spine. Find your child's pose. And then we'll reset. Your rollers rolled away. Grab it. Take it to the other side. Have your block ready. Have your right knee on top of that roller. Start with leg lifts. Stretch out your left leg. Feel your side body engage, and then your left leg lift and lowers 10 times. Yeah. 8. 7. And you keep your upper body engaged. 6. 5. To your knees. 4. 3. You're ready, let that blade go down. Let your hands clap on top of one another. 2 threads and then through 1 pinwheel each direction. Let that roller roll away. Open your chest towards the sky. Find your breath here. Make sure that block can still support your head. Inhale. Good. Let that roller roll away. As the roller rolls towards you, exhale. Pull your abdominals in to support your body. When you're ready, 2 big pinwheels each direction. Reach your arm up and give your palm faces towards the floor. Bring your palms come together again. Switch that pinwheel down past your knees, over your head. Palm down at the very end. Drop back around. When you're ready, your top leg is going to bend and straighten. So keep your head, push down into your hands. And just feel the back side of your body engage. Stretch your fingertips towards the front of the room. And really feel your whole back chain activate. Maybe flexing your feet, driving your heels down into the floor will activate your hamstrings a little more. And then soften your gaze, closing your eyes. Look over your right shoulder. Feel the sides of your neck with a nice little stretch out. When you're ready, look over your other shoulder.